Are you a psychic who is using different kinds of pendulums and tarot readings and you get information, but it's evil? What's actually going on? What's happening in those moments is lack of development. That is what is happening. And that feels very, very hard to hear because no one likes to be told, well, I'm not very developed. You know, I can see things, I can sense things, I'm very, very tuned in, but that's not the same thing as development. That's not the same thing, right? If I took what was natural to me as a child and take all the information that I could see and all the things that I knew that I could do, but if I don't train it, if I don't develop it, then it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Now, the problem is development doesn't just mean you find the people that you like, that give you information that like kind of challenges you. You must find information that is educational information. And learning how to see a dark energy is not educational information. That's not educational. Or tuning into dark, scary things that I'm sensing by communicating through either a spirit board or some kind of pendulum or a tarot reading. That's not development. That's you learning how to work through the conduit of your mind. And the conduit of your mind will be polluted and littered by the trauma of your own experiences and the way that you were raised dogmatically and the way that you were been watching scary films and paranormal investigations that are totally bogus. Your mind will be filtered and polluted by all of that. So when you learn how to go with no bias, none, remove the ego completely from that, meaning that there's no such thing as good or bad, right? And if you don't know how to do that, then that's my point. It's my point. Because there's no such thing as good or bad. There's just energy. And there's energy that serves a very specific subjective desire. And there's energy that does not serve that. If you are not able to identify when I get information, let's just say that I'm using this leaf. Oh my gosh, I can see in this leaf, there's a really dark evil energy that reminds me of my mother. And there's a really dark energy around my mother, a really dark entity. Well, this might be helping you provide some kind of conduit. How are you training your conduit? How are you training it? And this is very hard because it will instantly push against those individuals who say there are attachments. You've got to come to me and I'm going to help you get rid of them. That's a money grab. And if it's not, no, I'll do it for free. Well, then if it's not a money grab, then it is an unintellectual design that you don't understand. We don't completely fault those individuals for teaching those things because that's how they were taught that. And that's how the information that they were able to do on a Google research, that's what it led them towards. But that's all based in ego. And we must remove all of that out of the equation and then perceive information from there.